Welcome to the garden. Today I'm going to be using our grass whip to clear some weeds. These are such a magnificent tool. It's like a little scythe, only instead of a large hooked blade, it has a little serrated blade. Last year I compared them to a steak knife on a golf club. So they're not very sharp, but those teeth do a great job of gripping the weeds. So basically you just hold it like a golf club and swing. It does such a beautiful job of just clearing out the weeds and leaving all my native grass. You can actually cut grass, you just need to swing a little bit harder. Now I've left this until late spring so that the early spring flowers could bloom. I do see one little wild geranium right there, and I'll try to avoid that, but most of the flowers are done. For the most part, I let my trails grow wild, but at a certain point, plants are going to start brushing up against your legs, and since we have deer ticks in this area, I like to keep it nice and clear. I'm actually going to allow this clover to just take over this entire step. As long as I walk on it every now and then, it'll stay really nice and low, and it can handle a mild tread. You can see the edge of the stair right here, so we can just kind of whack that back. So we'll just whack back all the weeds on both sides of our trails. Anything in the middle can get buzzed really low or pulled as a weed, and I'll watch out for wildflowers and transplant them whenever I can. Sometimes you can get both sides of the trail all at once in just one continuous sweep. Kind of go back and forth and very quickly clear a trail. You can even skim right across the surface of the soil and clear out some of this smaller stuff. So I always like to wear closed-toed shoes. If you're wearing sandals, you're risking hazards. Let's just say that. I like to work uphill so I don't have to bend over. I also use this to clear plants in my grass. This might actually be a wildflower, so I'm going to avoid that. This is a raspberry, but it's a red raspberry, and I prefer the black. So I can just go through here and basically clear cut. And the slower you go, the less you're going to take. So if we want to leave as much long grass as possible, we can go nice and slow. And at higher speeds, you can just carve through grass. I've even whacked back this entire hillside. This year I'm just going to let it go because it's only about a foot high. The more you whack back, the less you'll have to whack next time. And clearing this a couple years in a row has just completely changed the environment. We have these old growth oak trees and just form a beautiful canopy. So we get dappled sun all day, and then all throughout these wild grasses are wildflowers. Don't you just want to run through these trails now? A grass whip is really great exercise. It's wonderful to just get out in nature. And my favorite part about it is it's so silent. This is a wonderful alternative to the really loud, annoying weed whackers. So if you can find one of these grass whips, I really hope you pick it up and give it a go in your garden. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.